Hi everybody, this is Miss Martinez, and this video we are going to talk about getting you from this to this. And the only way to get to that is by practicing. Yes, you've probably heard this term from your music teachers or literally any group that you've ever been involved with to actually be successful. So practicing is the key to making you a better musician. No, it doesn't work by osmosis. It doesn't just magically happen. You have to put in all the time to be the musician that you want to be. So let's talk about a couple tips to help you get mode of practicing. First thing, you want to find a place in your home where you can practice. It might just be a little corner like I'm in right now. It might be outside. It might be in the garage. It might be in your balcony. As long as you feel comfortable playing, that's your first step. 2, you always want to tune before you start your practicing. So no one wants to play out of tune. Nobody wants to hear anything out of tune. So it's your job to learn how to tune your instrument and how to make sure each note is in tune. So a couple steps for tuning, and we've talked about it on this channel many times, is using a tuner. So you can use an actual tuner like this, a phone tuner, or online at tuner.ninja.com. Now, when you're using a tuner, I'm going to set this on. Tuner, mine has lights here. I'm just going to play a note and check if I'm in tune. Perfect, I'm in tune. Next step is you want to pick the music that you are going to work on for the day. So when you're working on your music for practicing, you don't want to attack everything at once. If you try to attack everything at once, you're not going to be that good at it. You actually need to focus in on the parts that you're struggling the most. So say for this example on a violin, maybe I'm struggling with going from D string to A string. Ooh, no, that doesn't sound good. So I need to find the spot, what I need to do on my instrument to make it sound good. Third thing is you want to use a metronome. Now, just because you're using a metronome doesn't mean you need to go at 200 beats a minute. You can pick whatever tempo that you feel comfortable at and slowly increase the tempo so that you can be successful at playing it. So for example, I'm going to use my metronome. You can also just type in metronome into Google, or there's a whole bunch of apps. You're going to hear my metronome is giving a nice tick. This is a quarter note beat on my metronome. So if I play quarter notes with this beat, I should be changing bows or tonguing or hitting every single time that this click happens. So I'm going to just do 4 quarter note Ds. That would be playing the quarter notes with my metronome. If I'm playing half notes, it's going to be 2 beats. If I'm playing a whole note, it would be 4 beats. So that's with your metronome. So that's just a little review on your rhythms. Next, say you're trying to do a scale. I'm going to use a scale as an example, and you're really struggling in it. Again, find the spots that you are not successful at, that you're struggling the most, and focus on those. So let's pretend mine is from G to A. I add a rest in between to help me with that transition. Then I'll take the rest away. Once I feel successful at that, then I'm going to add more. So you don't want to give yourself a whole bunch. So maybe you're just working on 2 beats in a measure. Now you want to add the whole measure. Once you're successful at that, you want to add everything in context. Then you want to play it at a faster tempo. So if your class is going at a faster tempo, do it at the faster tempo that your class is doing. And slowly get there. Don't just jump the metronome up. I'm going to jump it up because I know I can do it at that tempo, hopefully. And you're going to slowly move it up in value to make sure that you're playing everything on beat. Once you feel successful at that, your practicing is done for the day. So you want to make sure that you're practicing a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes each day. If you don't practice for a day, whatever you did the prior day, you're going to have to review that and do double the practice because your brain can't remember everything that you did. So those are my couple tips on practicing. Make sure you guys practice, and by practicing, you will become a better musician. I absolutely guarantee it, and so will your teachers. Your goal is to be 1% better every single day. So I hope that was helpful, and until next time, bye.